That's right, I've had a heart attack, folks. I was found dead on the highway. My BP was 293 over 249. The EMTs said they didn't know why in the world I was still alive, but I lived. So I should have been dead. So I was broken down. Wouldn't you know, Audi forgot to tell me there are no charging stations in eastern Washington. They sent me an $84,000 e-tron, but they forgot to tell me America hasn't rolled out the charging stations yet, or Audi hasn't. They're making a trillion, quadrillion, trillion, 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 trillion dollars a year, and they sort of forgot to tell me that I won't be able to drive all the way from San Diego to Seattle without being towed 12 times. Did you hear that out of USA? Here we are, we're on worldwide 4K video on Facebook. Thank you, Zuckerberg. I love this place. I love what you're doing with the place. I love how you have 14 trillion CPUs running your data center. I love how that you're replicated in quadruplicate. You have 790 data centers worldwide. Fucking Europe, Asia, Africa, Antarctica, and South America could explode, and America's still going to work. Now, that's what I call data redundancy. We're not doing that in the city of Seattle. Bummer. Maybe someday, when we finally fire the IT department and let Google take it over. Anyway, excuse me. Howard Stern does it. He randomly makes farting sounds and girls coming in the background. So do I. Howard's making 30 billion. That's with a B. That's the one with the 9 zeros. So that's 30, 000, 000, and so is Robin Quivers. And yeah, that's right. They talk about rank vaginas and fancy toilets in Tokyo, and how nice it would be to put some lube and slide that thing in the rectum. And you know, everyone's like, did you hear what Stern says? That guy's, he's Satan. Yeah, you know what? It's a supercomputer. Stern's on vacation. He hasn't been in the studio in weeks. It's a supercomputer. The whole thing is written by AI. There's no one there. And everyone actually thinks they're listening to real people. Well, they are, sort of. Quivers and Stern come in and do some voiceovers every once in a while, but the computer puts it all together. That's why you're sitting there, and it's like, why in the hell? You'd think that Howard could mute his mic when he farts. No! This is a computer making farts and stink stores and people doing 69 in the background. It's because it's funny. It's making trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars. For SiriusXM, the corporation, checking the stocks streaming, making a ton of money on it. Anyway, it's a computer you listen to. There's no one there. And don't tune out the commercials. The commercials are the funniest things. You start listening to them and say, wait a second. For only $149, you get a free iPad worth $5,000. Oh, wait a second. How are they making? Yeah, that's right. It's because the commercials are funny. They're making money because people pay to listen to this crap. The commercials are not real. It's fantasy. It's AI. There's no one there. Hello. And when you hear these funny sound effects, he's slapping you in the face because we stupid people actually think we're listening to someone real. It's a computer. There's 3.9 billion. That's the one with the B. 3.9. 3900000000. That's how many people listen to him every day. Making a ton of money. It's called AI. It's all running in a data center in West Underchurch, Antarctica. I think the data center, that's the one that's under the sea, because they don't have to pay for HC. They just blow the air. Oh, he said blow. Oh, St. Clair said blow. On worldwide Facebook. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Getting my money's worth. Thank you. Isn't that nice? I had a heart attack earlier tonight. I'm in the ER. I said, would you mind? I'm stinky. Do you have some perspirant? I've been sweating like a dog because I just about died in my car because apparently it's cool for all the guys running the F-Ford 150s. Yeah, that's right. Apparently it's true. Apparently all the guys that think it's cool to drive an F-Ford 150. Ooh, that's what I fantasized about, losing my virginity in an F-Ford 150. Man, that's a sweet ride. Sorry. For those of you that understand, Howard Stern randomly farts and shits and has whoever's doing strippers doing 69 to each other, and also, of course, don't forget the random burp. You think, what? Do you think the guy could mute his mic? No. Come on. Hello. When you hear the funny sound effects, that's like slapping you in the face. It's like, you stupid people listening. There's no one here. Duh. It's funny. Ha ha. Ha ha. Funny stuff. Rick D's in the morning. Kiss FM. KIIS. Los Angeles. Number one. Oh, shit. Sorry. I'm giving away. That was in the mid-'80s. Shit. Yeah, you know what? Who listens to terrestrial radio anymore? It's on the Bird. XM. It's worldwide. Check into it. Update your skills, man. Who listens to local radio anymore when you got worldwide? Serious. I must be stupid. I'm still listening to Z100 New York, and suddenly Sirius XM removes Z100 and KIIS Los Angeles from the Bird. I wonder why. I guess because no one's listening to them anymore. You know why? Because Sirius XM 100 and 101 with the Howard Stern show, and Robin got like a trillion times more listeners. You know why? Because it's a computer. There's no one there. And it's more funny than anything. And this stupid bullshit, what passes as an entertainment on NBC, CBS, and NBC television. Bah! Give me a fucking break. Fucking laugh tracks. They think that's entertaining. Stern, I can see why you're making money, dude. All right, here's my ER. Sorry, I got all this farting and stuff. I got over excited here. This is my ER room. They thought I was going to die. My BP was 293 over 249. The EMTs got there in the ambulance and said, dude, you should be dead. I thought, oh, thank you. I've had days like that where I feel like I should be dead too. Well, they wanted to put me in a mental hospital. They thought I was manic. No, I'm in a bad mood because every single day for 3 months has been like this, thanks to Sarah Cifuentes trying to ruin my life and trying to have me committed to a fucking mental hospital. Well, you know what? I'm perfectly sane. This is all an act. I'm making shitloads of money with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You hear these stories about these young kids that are making shitloads of money? Well, this is how it's done. You use the internet. You be funny. You entertain. You have 290 million people watching your stream. Guess what? All of a sudden, Google can't find their checkbook fast enough to send you like 15 million a month. So Google is sending me millions and millions of dollars. They just electronically put it in my bank account because when I put up my website, there's going to be so much traffic because I'm so funny that Google's just going to be happier than shit because I'm making them so much money and they're going to want to give me a piece. This is the earth. Check into it. It's not just the USA, all of you stupid Americans that think America. No, it's not America. It's the world. It's the world. Check into it. Countries. It's an old idea. It's causing all kinds of problems. We're going to get rid of countries. It's going to be the world. The world. Okay, that's for those of you not watching Howard Stern. That's funny. Ha ha! That was my mouth. Normally the computer does it, but I'm in the hospital room, so cut me a break. I have to manually do my own farts and stuff. And so that's why I'm just suddenly right in the middle of it. It's entertainment. It's the computer. It's the data center. There's no one there. It's funny stuff, but you got to actually think and listen. You're not listening to fucking Rihanna, your active mind. You got to think because it's advanced humor. But if you actually use your brain, you can say, holy shit, this is funny stuff. Yeah, Stern's brilliant. He's smarter than all the fucking PhDs in the whole world put together. No, he's not writing code. He's not writing Siri and making Siri saying, when you say, hey Siri, can you help me navigate to Seattle? And she's, hey Siri, it's like, yeah. You think that's funny, Apple? You see what happens when you hire people that squeak through with a 1.9 GPA to write your code? It's bullshit. It's not funny. You want to hear funny? Listen to Stern. You think it's funny that I want to get nav instructions and Siri goes, hey Siri, can you help me? Yeah. It's like, come on. When someone wants nav, they don't want some bitch to go, yeah. It's like, Siri, are you coming? Are you doing someone, or do you want to help me? It should be, hey Siri, can you navigate me to Seattle? Yes, sir. You want to go fast or slow? It shouldn't be like, hey Siri, yeah. That's what happens when you hire flunkies to do your code, Apple. You're the number one most profitable company in the world, and you're hiring people that don't even have PhDs to write your Siri code. Come on, man. Oh, baby, I love it when you touch my pussy like that. Bitch. Do you mind? I'm doing a radio Fuck you. Whatever. Hey, you guys are into you like the licking pussy. You like sticking your finger up your own rectum without the whatever. I'm Howard Stern. Whatever you want to do. All right. I'm easy, yeah. You're into it, I'm into it, yeah. Yeah, that's right, folks. I'm concerned. I think I might have colon cancer, so I'm going to have a colonoscopy while I'm here in the ER in Richland, Utah. Seems like a nice enough hospital. I'd prefer to be at the UW, but I've had diarrhea for 2.5 weeks. It can be fatal. Screw the Imodium AD that you buy at Walmart. I want a fucking doctor that actually has an MD to check my colon, because I think I need something more powerful than Imodium AD. I like a shot in the butt or something, because I don't want to shit my brand new car. I spent a lot of money on that son of a bitch. Oh, hi Lalu. Where are all you guys? I see there's a lot of people watching. Give me shout-outs and stuff. Are you in Korea? Are you in Tokyo? Are you in the Philippines? Are you in Argentina? Colombia? Oh, wait, Colombia. That's where Sarah Cifuentes is. That's the woman that fucking goes on Twitter with hashtags like City of Seattle, Seattle IT, SPU, SPU Information Technology, Seattle IT. Went to millions and millions and millions of people, including all my coworkers. She thinks that it's okay to say untrue stuff and make sure that all my coworkers are clowning me and laughing at me, thinking that I'm a pervert or something. Well, you know what, coworkers? It's a girlfriend who's absolutely wacko, and she likes to embarrass me worldwide. That's right, she's posting funny graphics about me on Sarah Cifuentes, public. So if you can recommend a good attorney, because I'm going to put her in prison. It's called libel and slander, Sarah Cifuentes. Maybe it's okay to do that kind of. Maybe that flies in Colombia, where you live in the slums, and then you come and live with John St. Clair. You take his money. You live in a nice neighborhood, have the best schools, and then I buy you cell phones, and the next day you flip off on me in a restaurant, and you call the police saying I left without paying. Which, by the way, I went back the next day to pay. The manager looked in the law and said, no, you don't owe us anything. You didn't waste any food. Sarah. And then later that day, I get a fucking call from a police officer in Bellevue saying that I kidnapped you. Sarah, you're smarter than that. You're fucking going to go to prison. You can't be doing this shit. Show some respect. You became a citizen of the United States, and you're doing this to me that made your life? What the fuck is wrong with you? You're going to prison, and you're still sleeping with your 16-year-old son, and he's only wearing underpants? Child Protective Services is going to take that motherfucker kid away from you. Maybe it was a bad idea to do what you did to me. You know what? I'm not Jesus Christ. If someone fucks me, I fuck them back 1,000 times harder. Sarah Cifuentes, if I were you, I'd get the hell out of the USA. Otherwise, you're going to be spending the rest of your life with a roommate named Bertha, and she's going to like to stick her pinky up your anus without lube. It's going to be a good time. So if I were you, I'd get the hell out of the USA while you can before you go to prison and you lose your son and the IRS comes after you because you're not claiming anything. You're doing everything on a cash basis. The IRS is on to you, man. You know why? Because they got a call from my attorney. You're going to jail, bitch. Maybe you shouldn't have fucked me over.
Your blood pressure. I'll be back in just a bit.
Oh, I'm ready right now.
Ready?
Yep,
Okay.
ready to go. And just so you know, you're on worldwide video on Facebook. They're going to be famous.
Seat here.
All right? You look very lovely. I wish I was
I would
pretty.
really like you to stop doing that, please. Not for me. You can do whatever you want, but not include me in that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
What do you want me to do? You've already been on camera.
Okay. I'll have you have a seat, please. And
Can I remind you of something? I'm the paying customer. I do what I want.
do you want me to get your blood pressure? Because I don't have to get it.
It's up to you.
Well,
You're the boss. You tell me. I want to talk to your supervisor. Sorry, I'm a little stinky.
Well, how about if you have a problem with me getting your blood pressure, I don't have to take it.
I do. I want someone that has an MD.
Do you want him to come and take your blood pressure?
Yes, I want a doctor, not a fucking nurse.
I do not appreciate you talking to me like that.
I don't appreciate you talking to me, telling me what I do with my own phone. Now get your. I'm sorry I said phone.
I do not want to have to call security. I do not like the way you're talking to me right now. I told you could do whatever you want with your phone as long as you don't include me in it.
It's off. You got a problem with that? Get your supervisor in here now. So this is the way they treat you in the hospital. What was her name? Did you all see that? We're worldwide. It looks like we have 290 million people on the stream. This is what it's like to go to the hospital in Richland. I think her name was Renee, and I asked to see her supervisor. She was threatening that she was going to call security. Hey, Barkov, man, when you get your colonoscopy, go to the UW, not Richland. And you know what? Corporation that owns this goddamn hospital, you're going to hear from my goddamn attorney, because you got a rogue RN who said that she didn't appreciate it when I got angry. When she threatened me, I said, fuck you. Well, you know what? I had a right to say fuck you. Hey, everyone, how many people are in the stream here? Hey, all you, I see you in here. Communicate back with me. Will you copy the link and put it worldwide on your feed? I want to see 1 billion people watching this. 1 billion. But folks, you got to get the word out. For Christ's sakes, do a copy and paste. Put the link on your feed so we can get the listeners up. Looks like there's only a few hundred people watching. What the fuck? This is worldwide. If you have the link, you can watch it from anywhere thanks to Zuckerberg. For Christ's sakes, favor. Like. If you like, we can start getting people to watch this son of a bitch. And if you don't, I'm going to cut the feed. So if the listenership doesn't go up, I'm going to turn my phone off. It's your choice. Whatever. I really don't care. All right, everyone. The supervisor of RN's coming in. I'm going to get a name. It's going to be worldwide, folks. Watch. It's going to be entertaining. I'm going to sue these motherfuckers.
Here, I'll have a seat. My name is Shayna. Hey, John.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Got a problem.
Okay, tell
We
me
need to
what's
terminate
going on.
someone.
Okay.
Or my attorney's going to do it tomorrow. Your
Okay.
choice.
Okay. That's above my pay grade, sir. I'm not in charge of termination, but
All right.
I would be
Who's
more than happy to file
Who's the
a
director
complaint.
of your hospital? Who's the CEO?
So that would be Annette Curry. She's the director of the ER.
Okay.
What can you tell me? What is the problem? What has frustrated you?
I'm sitting here. I'm chatting with my friends on Facebook,
Okay.
and I said, "You look very nice on camera." She said, "Sir, please turn it off." I said, "What do you mean? You look nice. I just complimented you." Sir, turn that off. I said, "What do you mean? Is this the way you treat all your paying customers? I'm paying a lot of money to be here." She says, "Sir, if you're going to talk to me, I'm going to call security." I said,
Okay.
"Excuse me?
Okay.
Excuse me?"
Okay. Just kind of struck a chord there.
Yeah, and guess what? What's going to be the disciplinary action? My attorney's going to want to know.
Well,
I
here's the
suggest
deal.
immediate termination.
So,
When the CEO is going to probably.
you can suggest whatever you like. I apologize for this.
Are
But
you
here's
going
the
to
deal.
call her on the carpet? Are you going to
No.
remind her?
I'm not. But
Who
we
is?
have a no tolerance policy with cell phones and videography. You can be on your cell phone.
The phone is off.
Let me finish. You can be on your cell phone. You can text. You can be on a live stream video. You can do whatever you want on your cell phone. It's not an issue for us, but the hospital.
She's a very beautiful girl.
She is. The hospital has.
Excuse me, what happened to my... Oh, it stinks like a pig.
So John, the hospital has a policy with video, and video.
And guess what? I'm talking to the CEO worldwide.
That's fine. So and
My
and
attorney.
Can I?
I have the
finish?
same attorney as Bill Gates, just so you know.
Okay, and I
He
fully
wins
believe
every
you.
time.
Sure.
Every
So
time.
there's signs that say, and I don't see one in here.
Yeah,
and I
no one
apologize.
notified me.
They're in the, and that's okay, and that's why I'm in here talking to
And
you.
you know what? That's a liability problem because you didn't notify me and she just called me an asshole.
Well, she didn't tell me that she called you that.
Of
She
course
just said
not,
that
because she wants to save her job. But you know what?
Sure.
I hope she knows how to say, "Do you want fries with that?" Because she's done in medicine.
Okay.
Too bad. She got a 4.0 on our end, but she fucked up.
So John, watch the language for me. So we
Oh,
have.
excuse me.
So we have signs.
Excuse me. I listen to Howard Stern.
There's a sign behind you that says aggressive behavior will not be tolerated. Okay.
Oh, I didn't
And-
see this. Why didn't you point it out to me?
Well, it's on the wall, and I apologize.
Well,
I should have pointed it
I've
out.
been unconscious the whole time, so.
Fair enough. I'm just letting you know there are signs posted. In your defense, there wasn't a sign in this room posted about cell phone use,
I want to know why.
but I'm just letting
I
you know
want
for
the
future
CEO
reference.
to know that you're not posting it.
Sure. And I'll get you the contact information, okay?
Because you know what?
Okay.
This is going to go worldwide. A billion people are going to read about Richland's Hospital tomorrow on Facebook.
Okay.
Going to be
But
tough. It's going
let's
to be
just be
unhoused.
clear, John, from this time forward, just no video, okay? And we don't videotape the patients, you don't video us, but you can be on your cell phone. That's okay.
No, she told me to turn it off.
And she has every right to tell you to do that. We have a
All right,
policy.
well, I'm going to talk to the CEO. I'm going to say,
No, John,
you
that's
fixed
fine.
policy,
That's fine.
or it's going to ban Howard Stern for 4 billion people worldwide.
And John, that's totally fine. You have every right to do that, okay?
Yeah, it's going to be good for the hospital's business.
Okay.
We're going to go to the UW.
Okay.
I'm going to jet in
Okay.
to Seattle the next time I have a heart attack.
Okay. And I apologize. Did you want... Are you on your way out? Were they done with your visit here today?
I've been sitting in here for 3 hours.
Okay.
No one's told me anything. I was hoping that you were in charge here. And
I am.
I want to go to Texas Roadhouse. I want to
Okay.
go get my car before it's
Okay.
impounded on I-82.
Okay. Okay. Did you
It's a
want...
$100,000 car.
Okay, John. The physician is a very good physician that's taking care of you. Did he come in and go over the discharge plan with you?
No. I've been
Okay.
waiting for 4 hours.
Okay.
I
I
figured
think
someone
this is Dr.
Sir.
Young.
I just want to update you. I got your blood work and everything back. I know earlier we were working you up, making sure everything with your heart, and everything came back looking fantastic.
Good.
No signs of
I'm
any
not
heart
going to
attack.
die or anything.
Nope, no signs of
I
that.
thought I was going to die.
No, everything looks really good.
Okay.
So I had the social worker come here and talk with you, trying to figure out what the best next step for you is.
I don't need a social worker. I'm ready to go.
Okay. Well, and that's completely up to you.
Yeah.
I just want to give you some options here, just so you have them.
Okay.
Because I know right now you said your car is broke down, you don't have a way.
Yeah, I want to go get it before the HP tows it and charges
Sure.
me.
Sure.
It's the state of Washington. I'm suing the bastards. I'm going to be a real problem with the
Here, John.
governor.
Let me get that out so we
Um,
can get you going, okay?
One option is there is transitions. Basically, it's a counseling center with Lourdes Hospital.
Sorry.
You are able to go over there.
Don't need that. You know what I need? I've had diarrhea for 3 weeks. Could be fatal, right?
I mean, no signs of any dehydration on you, no signs of your dehydration in the lab, so it should be okay as far as that
It's
goes.
just like every other day. Every time I have a cheeseburger, it's like,
Yeah, but that all looks really good, so I think you're okay to go home.
can you give me some Imodium AD for the road? Or
Sure. Give me a few minutes, I'll write it up, get you out of here, okay?
all right, appreciate it,
All right,
man.
thank you,
I'm
sir.
ready to go.
John,
So-
I'll bring in the paperwork, okay? Okay.
I turned
Here,
off my
Let me
phone.
help you get those stickers, and I appreciate it.
I'm ready to do it myself. I don't have a lot of confidence in this hospital.
And I apologize
You
that
know
this
what?
visit didn't go the way that you
You
wanted.
know what? Check the King 5 Como 4 top story.
Okay. What was on that story?
I'm going to be on the news because I'm going to be talking about your
Okay.
hospital on camera
Okay, John.
with Bill Gates, attorney.
Okay. And you have every right to contact your attorney, John.
Yep. I'm going to own this place. It's
I
going to be the
just
John
want you
St.
to know, just no video, okay? If you were to come back, I hope you don't come back. But you've got some nice cell phones. Is that the iPhone 11?
It's the iPhone and the Note 10 Plus.
That's a
They're
nice
both
one.
like $1,500.
I know, those are expensive.
Well, you're an RN. You can buy them. What are you
Well,
clearing?
we do cheap phones.
Well, I'll tell you. That doesn't make me feel good. If my hospital's not using iPhone Maxes,
We don't. It doesn't dictate the
it does.
quality of
It does.
care.
Let me tell you something. The iPhone makes what you're using look like a piece of rock.
Probably. Yeah, because we have the little flip phones is what we use.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm talking to the CEO. We're going to talk about that on television too.
Okay, Don. You've got a couple more stickers. Do you want me to get those for you? There's one on your arm here, right there. Here, I'll take it for you. And there's 2 under the left there.
At least you had to. No, not you. EMT's actually shaved. You know, usually when.
Oh, did
You know, I
they?
had a heart attack a couple of weeks ago.
And
They-
that is terrible.
This is like the 4th time I've been in the ER on my vacation.
Have you seen the cardiologist?
Yeah, I got an appointment.
They got y'all set
I
up.
got the best in the whole freaking state of Washington.
Good.
It's gonna
Good.
cost me like $50,000, but it's worth it.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, John. Let me get you.
I make a ton of money, in case you don't know. And you know
Okay.
what? When you make a lot of money, your life's better. So you know. A lot of people don't think that's just like Jesus and stuff, but you know what? That's crap.
All right, John. Let me get that paperwork from the doctor. Okay.
Send
so
me an
you can
email. I
get
want to
your-
know what you're going to do with your rogue employee.
I'm gonna get you the name of the CEO.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll let him fire her.
Okay.
Did you hear that, folks? I'm going to get a bitch fired because she threatened to call security. You know, when I'm a paying customer, I just paid $50,000 to be in the hospital. And what are they? And you know what? You didn't bother to tell your friends and like me. So guess what? Bye-bye. No free video for you because you didn't do what I asked you. I said, would you mind jumping on and sending the link to your 5,000 friends that are following you so we can have a few trillion people watching? But you didn't bother. That's right, Lefevre. I'm looking here. It says there's one person watching. Well, you know what? Unless I have at least 100 million people, I don't keep my stream up. I asked everyone, for God's sakes, like me, so we get some action in here, and no one did. So since that, bye-bye. No free entertainment for you guys tonight. You heard what they said. I can't have the video on in the hospital. Well, I'm going to talk to the CEO. I'm going to fucking own this hospital tomorrow. Ah!
John, do you want your paperwork?
Sure.
Okay.
Do I need to sign something?
No, you don't. You're
Good.
good. Here
This is going to be on
Here's
television.
the pill for the diarrhea, okay?
All right.
We're trying to help you out. We got your
You got
name
the
at
pill
top.
for me? Or?
No, so we don't send people with pills. We have a prescription for 30 of them if you just take it to the pharmacy, okay?
Is there a pharmacy that's still open or are we closed? Sunday night.
So, are you familiar with the Rite Aid in Kennewick?
No, I live in Seattle.
Okay.
My car's broken down. I'm having a problem with Audi, too. My car's dead. You want to know why I'm in a bad mood? Because I had an 18-wheeler going 107 miles an hour that far away. That's why I had a heart attack earlier. Because apparently it's cool, these guys with small penises to drive these big trucks. Like, hey, let's scare this guy. Yeah. Ah!
Just don't pay attention.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Understand you know what the fine is in Washington?
No, I don't.
$199.
For their driving like
Right.
that?
Guess what?
Oh my goodness.
I'm writing the legislature. You know what the fine's going to be
For them?
for them from now on?
What is it?
$25 million.
Wow.
If-
That sounds pretty hefty.
If something is $25 million, you think people are going to follow the law?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what happens when you screw with John St. Clair?
Oh,
I'm
I'm
a
sorry.
powerful man.
Okay. This
Thank
is
you,
your
sir.
this
Thank
is
you.
your this is your discharge paperwork, okay?
All right.
Is this the doctor that you currently see?
Yes.
Dr. Esmail? Okay, he was just recommending follow-up.
Oh, you talked?
No, we
Oh,
didn't.
how
But
did
we
you
don't
know?
but we don't have this system just had it under your name.
Wow.
Since you've been a patient there before it automatically populates in the
I've been a
computer.
patient here before?
No, with Dr. Esmail.
Oh,
so it'll
so how did
so
you guys
his
know?
name will attach to your
It's
name.
Google. Google knows everything about it.
That's true, probably.
You know why I
know,
write
it's
software?
kind of scary, huh?
It's not, because you know when I write the software, it
Yeah.
does it. I just like to see
Well,
it.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, sir. We have just the chest pain instruction, okay? If you start having chest pain again, it sounds like with your history, you just be concerned and we want you to come back, okay?
Well,
But this is for the diarrhea, because like you said, we don't want you to get the dehydration out of control if it continues,
to be honest
okay?
with you, I've got 100,000 dollars. I have a stand mercy.
Okay.
It's disgusting.
Okay.
Anyway, it's all
All
right.
right,
It's fine
sir.
with you.
Well, we accept it. Thank you. I'll walk you out.
Talk to that girl.
I will.
Tell her.
I will. We're
Tell
gonna
her.
have a chat.
Tell her, do you know who paid for her tonight?
Right. Understood. Understood. Just no video. That's all.
All right, I'm
And you've been great since we talked.
I'm sorry that I didn't mean to say fuck. I didn't want to, do I need this or is this?
No, you're good. They're gonna scan the EKG into your medical record, okay? So that if you were to come back, they would have access to that.
Probably the next time I'll be